Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and kind of got the sun in my face. It's late in the afternoon, and I just looking at this property, and I thought I'd share it. So fire up the cameras. Here we go. Let's go jump into the website. RealVacantLand.com coming right up, asking $399 for this property. It's a third of an acre. It's in Izard County. I keep talking about Izard County because it's cheap, right? I had lunch with this brilliant title lady that I've used on a bunch of transactions. She invited me out to lunch on Friday, and she was telling me all kinds of stories about the different deals she's been into or working on, and inspiring different real estate transactions and how to solve them and conquer bureaucracy stupidities, right? And make them happen. So I'm just there to learn, just soaking it up. And she said, those houses you bought, because I bought houses in Detroit in 2008 when the market crashed. She's like, those are brilliant. I wish I would have bought some of those 2008 because they were so cheap and the rental yields are so high. And now they've gone up so much you can't really buy them anymore, or anything close to the prices you used to be able to get. I'm like, yeah, but they're, the prices are up so much. You should be selling those things and going back and starting over. She's like, there's nothing out there with those kinds of yields. I don't know. Like a lot of this vacant land, like look at these prices, $399. Like you could go build a house on this and rent it out. I mean, you could do the math, how much it costs to build one, and it doesn't have to be a fancy one. It could be a really basic cookie cutter of a slam it out and rent it out to somebody who wants to retire there, who's collecting, retirement funds. It's a big time retirement community. Or you could go live in it. Heck, walk away from your mortgage, or sell off your place, your rent, your whatever you're doing, to go live in a place like this. It's a whole lot cheaper. $399 for a housing lot near the lake, woods, supplies are all right there. Let's dive into this property. Third of an acre. It's a classic rectangle. There's other houses in the area. Let's blow this up. See if I can show you. So here's the interactive map that we got going on the website. I'm getting these in almost all the listings now, more and more all the time. There's a paved road here. I'm not 100% sure this is a paved road. This might be a gravel road that it's on, but it's really close to the paved road. Let's see, I'm sure these people got power lines here somewhere. Looks like the power line comes down the middle of this lot. So it gets pretty close. I mean, they'd probably cut it through the rest of the way. I mean, you just make some firewood at the backside of someone's lot there, take out some branches, some trees, and you got it basically over to your property. But there's enough of a spread over here. That might be the power line. That might be a power line. I mean, there's one up here, so they could stretch one down the road, and it looks like there's enough room on the side of that road, but I don't know where it would be going. Let's see. Let's take our little street view dude over there and see what he says. And that looks like the place we were just at. Not sure I'm in. They go back to the previous map I was looking at. What's the name of this road? Is that Nashville too? I think I was looking at something else on Nashville. Let's make sure. It is Nashville. I guess I was just showing you another property on Nashville. So I'm getting them mixed up. But okay, so Nashville, and let's zoom back in there. Let's take our little street view guy, drag him on there. Nashville. Okay, so Moonstone Boulevard. What happened to Nashville? Nashville on one side, Moonstone on the other. Okay, so I guess it's down a little bit of a hill. So down there on that dirt road is the property. So it's paved. Do we have street view? Oh. It's just got a bright sunny day version of the street view. Okay. So here's the paved road with the power line out here. I'm guessing the power company could stretch the line down this road to your house. So this would be like your driveway. Like somebody already built a driveway for you, right? No one else is driving that road. Maybe some teenagers every once in a while playing with their new truck dad got them or something. But, you can build a house in the woods back here. And these pictures are probably like 5-10 years old, so these trees are probably even bigger by now. Build a house in the woods, not on the main road. Don't have to worry about it. Privacy, privacy, privacy all the way around. Probably won't be able to see or hear these people because there's so many trees in between. And maybe in the bleakest winter months where the leaves fall off, early spring, just before, when the oak trees, the little buds kick out the old leaves, maybe you could see through then. But that's the area. So from there, you could go up. You could ride your bike. I was looking at topography on this. You could ride the bike downhill to the lake. You could ride it uphill a little bit over here to the grocery store. Bunch of houses have filled in over here with yards and stuff, especially right up by the lake. But I mean, you can still go enjoy the lake. I think there's a place to keep boats over here at the marina. You could keep your boat in the boathouse. You could probably drive your bike over here around the lake, go to the boathouse, go fishing, go water skiing, go wakeboarding, go just take your boat out in the lake and read a book. Just enjoy life, right? Get some sun. It's peace and quiet. Till somebody else starts water skiing around you in circles. You know what I mean. So there's the town, Horseshoe Bend. The property's right there by the lake. And so if we go down, there's buy it now. I just fixed it up. Let's make sure it's working. $399. Title information, tax information, contact information. Click next. I'll do all the paperwork, pay the taxes off to get it into your name. And you can start using it. So if we go back to the website, this internet spinning its wheels. I got the GPS coordinates on here. You can click on that in your phone, and it'll give you driving directions straight to the property, so you can go tour it anytime, day or night, whenever you want. Anywhere in North America, you hit that, you can drive over there. The further you are away, the more times you got to stop for gas. But you can still just drive over there. I mean, just get up and go take a look. It's not that big a deal. Special warranty deeds coming from Earth Adventures, a little company that I manage. I'll sign over on that one. Taxes are about $30 a year. What else is there to say? There's a gas station, basic supplies in the area. Rock Spring Tackle. That doesn't look like a proper picture. Here's the farmer's market and the bank and the golf course, Walmart. I got the neighborhood stuff down here, and I know what it says because I was just reading it. It says you need 1,050 square foot property on the main level. Not property, home. 850 of it has to be heated or heatable conditions. And so 850 square foot on the bottom. You can have a carport, like a garage or something. Garage without walls if you want. And for the rest of the square footage. Or bigger. I mean, you could do bigger. You can always do bigger. So the GPS coordinates, if you click on that, I was saying in your phone you can get driving directions there. But if you click on it in the computer, you get a map like this. And I put our neighborhood fresh market in there. That's the grocery store. Looks like a good sized grocery store. I was just looking at it in a previous video. And they got, good sized parking lot and bunch of roof thrown up on this thing. So I'm assuming there's a lot of groceries in there that you can go pick through and pick out your favorites. Take advantage of the freshest stuff. Take it home. And I was looking at the topography to get there and back. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, drop and then back up. It's not very much. I mean, 112 foot up and down. So you've got a good glide. If you take your bicycle and go from the property, you're going to go downhill, glide down to the lake, where the Benz Creek flows into the lake. Benz Creek looks like a fun creek to go explore too. I was looking at pictures of that. And then you're going to have to start pedaling. So you can go uphill. It's slight uphill to the property. It's 2 miles. So like 100 foot over a mile. I mean, it's a pretty low grade. It's not that much pedaling. Maybe a little bit more right here than over here. But pedal up the hill to the groceries, get your groceries, glide, cruise all the way back down to the lake. Take a nice breather there. Take in the view. We could do some street view off of this lake. And I'll show you what the view looks like. And then you have to pedal back up. About the time you get sick of pedaling, you'll be home. So I think that'd be a nice healthy jaunt to go get groceries without having to jump in the car. Let's get the street view guy over here. I'll show you what's going on. Or see if we can get it to work. There's a nice bridge where the stream comes in. I've had properties on the sides of this swamp and all around here, different ones. There might be some still up for sale. Look at that, a couple tunnels. Kids would probably have fun fishing there. I'd probably have fun fishing there. There's probably some bluegill and stuff. Probably find some frogs if you go build a pond in your backyard. This is a good spot to catch some frogs. Throw it in the pond so you get nice frog sound at night. That's what we're trying to do in our backyard. Keep trying to catch frogs everywhere we go. Throw them in there. I think something's eating them though. I don't know, the birds, or maybe I need more cover so they stay. We put crayfish in the pond, and then I went to take the trash out the other day, and there's like a crayfish hiding under the trash can, like on the other side of the house. Those crayfish go for a walkabout. Looks like a good spot to go fishing, and you can go catch fish in the lake. But this would be your bike path. You just ride down the street. It doesn't look very steep, does it? I mean, you could totally bike that. This would be the uphill to the grocery store, uphill to the house. I think that'd be fun. Okay, so I just pulled up this software. Basically got this information on the website now. Got the property area, 0.33 acres, just checking in. I pulled up Zillow. And so this is, I got a bunch of properties for sale in this area, hundreds of them, sold hundreds of them in the past too. And it's fun to check in the market every now and then. And so Zillow's got a whole bunch of these $1 ones that are auctions. If you click on those in the area, they take you to bid for assets. And eventually, I mean, if you look at the APNs and stuff, they're my properties. They're on my website. If you look at all the fees you have to pay through bid for assets, I mean, yeah, you can go buy them through bid for assets too. It's a great website. Lots of good real estate for sale on there, and lots of junky real estate too. But there's usually deals to be had on there. I think you could probably get them cheaper off of my website and straight from the source. So, but they syndicate them out onto Zillow like this, and so I get a bunch of listings on Zillow, and I think that's pretty neat. So you can look at all the different ones in the area. If you look around the area, the ones that aren't mine, the dollars or $599, or the ones that are something $99, those are all mine. The ones that are square numbers like $5,000, these are other people. Oh, 1 acre. They got 1 acre for $5,000. It's a bigger one. $2,500. I mean, but do you really need 1 acre? I mean, if you buy one of these third of an acre ones, I can get you the data for the neighbors. You probably just buy up the neighbor ones too. If you look at my maps on ruralvacantland.com, you could probably put a couple lots together and get that for cheaper than what these guys are charging anyway. So, or if you want to go through the local realtor and they'll give you a tour and everything, I mean, be my guest. That's always an option too. I think you can just do it yourself. Look at this. They want $12,000 for 2, 3, 4 of them. I don't know. It's all fees. It's all just middlemen fees. So there we go. $399 land. It's on my website. I'm gonna switch it over to my sun messed up face there. I'm looking right into the sun at the camera, and say thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're still listening, yeah, that's cool. Or you've gone through this whole video and maybe this is the right property for you. Go take a look at it. Add it to your collection. Put a house on it. Rent it out. Do owner financing to somebody who wants to come live in it, move their family in, take payments over time. You can write your own price. All kinds of opportunities. If you do it once, you might as well do it a dozen times. Do it 50 times. Leverage it out. Go build this neighborhood. Go fill it in. It's time to regentrify this thing. It's cheap. I mean, that's what happens. The best solution for low prices is low prices. So I see low prices, and I'm just going to keep pointing this out and talk to a bunch of people who made the move. They're figuring it out. They're doing it with properties they bought from me, and that's cool. That's a really cool thing. So hopefully you're the next one to do it, and I'd love to hear your story, and better yet, I would love to see it on YouTube. I want you to video the whole thing up and show us about it. Show us how you're doing it. Show us what the tips and tricks are. Show us how horrible you can do it, how great you can do it, and we can all follow along and give each other pointers, learn from each other, and do it better next time. So I think that would be really, really cool if you bought some land and YouTubed it up. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Luke Smith, RuralVacantLand.com.